Hello and welcome to Club 6, episode 11 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got the final two games of the season for you in the J1 League. We'll be away to Kawasaki Frontale and at home to Urawa Red Diamonds. So let's get straight into it, and the team to face Kawasaki is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the lineup to face Kawasaki, and it is Lima in goal, back four of Chano, Kawase, Fujita and Shugio, Oba behind Uno and Suzuki in midfield, Ugachukwu on the left, Sasaki on the right, and Iho Hladki up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants me to focus on the media credit. I am going to disagree. I'm going to say we've been on a good run. Go out there and impress me. So we'll pump the fist, go with that. And let's get out there. And Kenji Ando is winning a lot of plaudits for what many perceive to be his overachievement with Kawasaki Frontale this season, given limited resources and finances. Do I agree that they're performing at an unexpectedly high level? No, I think they're doing well, but I expected them to do well. I'll say I don't like to talk about other teams. Kawasaki are unbeaten in 3 games against Nagoya Grampus. Can you end that run here and now? Bragging rights are important. How are you approaching the task of breaching the J1 League's best defence? We've got to find and expose their weaknesses. So let's get out there and do exactly that. As always, first 10 minutes, we'll just see how things play out, only reacting if we absolutely need to. As you can see, we're sat with a 6-point lead, so as long as we don't lose this game, we'll be absolutely fine. And even if we do, it'll be in our own hands on the final day of the season. So we have it in our power to win the title in this game. Kawase finds Fujita to Shugio, forward to Sasaki, who's lost out. And now Yamasaki finds Umura. It's played through for Takano. He's found the back of the net. But is he offside? It's tight. And the verdict is it is offside. It remains 0-0. I am going to demand more. And we're going to start looking at where we need to be improving. And in all honesty, no one's playing that badly. So I don't need to do anything drastic at this moment. We just need to start hitting the target more often. So that's what I'm going to be telling the lads at half time. Although that said, Iho Hladki's going to be coming off, as is Suzuki. So we are going to make a double change at half time. And there is the half time whistle. It is 0-0 at the break. So shooting not good enough, which is exactly what I said a minute ago. And let's go. So Hladki off and Takasaki on, and then also, in fact, we'll change both wingers. So Ugachukwu for Uyama and Sasaki for Taguchi. And let's go. So we've changed our entire front three. Let's now demand more. And it is Lima with the goal kick to Kawase. Plays it out to the left back, Chano. Down the line to Uyama. Oba into Uno. Finds Chano. Uyama's lost out. But Nakata's in trouble here and could be off. He is off. It is a red card for Kawasaki Frontale. So we're going to face 10 men for the rest of the match. Massive opportunity now to take control, as the shot is close, but not quite close enough. And I think now I'm going to change to our normal 4-3-3 rather than the attack version. And I'm going to get Shugio off. He's tiring rapidly. We'll bring on Sawa, as Shugio finds Uno into Taguchi. Oba to Uno, over the top for Yuyama, and he shoots wide. Massive opportunity not taken. And now my next change, I think, will be Chano if I can get him off. I can for Hirao. And we've got 10 minutes to find a winner. So we'll demand more. And we'll go back to attacking, but on the normal Sao Paulo formation. And it is Sawa with the throw-in. Taguchi back to Sawa. It's played into Taguchi. And the shot from Oba is just over the crossbar. Right, Uno can't come off. We've run out of subs. And it looks like it is going to be a 0-0 draw. But Kuwasi plays it forward. It's cleared to Hirao. Hirao down the left to Yuyama, who retains possession, finds Uno to Oba. Into the box. Takasaki puts it in the back of the net. The referee seems to be thinking about a possible offside review, and it has gone to VAR, and it is offside. It remains 0-0. And that might well be the last chance of the match. And indeed it is, full time. Kawasaki 0, Nagoya Grampus 0. But as you can see, it is enough for us to clinch the league title. So we will sit back and watch the trophy presentation before I show you the second match of today's episode. And there it is. The trophy goes skywards. The fireworks explode. Confetti rains down. We are officially J1 League champions. And I'll be back with the second match of the episode in just a moment. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode and our final match of the season. And it is Urawa Red Diamonds. We are the home side. And the team for this one is Lima in goal. Back four of Chano, Kuwasi, Fujita and Sawa. Richards behind Uno and Suzuki in midfield. Ugachukwu on the left. Shugio on the right. Hladki up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants me to focus on media credit. I'll agree with him. We are champions. We are going to have had a lot of media credit. So we'll point the finger and agree with him. And let's get out there and enjoy our final match of the season. Beginning, of course, with the Guard of Honour given to us by Urawa Red Diamonds. So we watch the players applauded out onto the field. And they milk the applause. The match gets underway. And hopefully we can finish the league season with a victory. As Fukumura plays it forward. And we win possession back. Hladki dispossessed, but Richards has it. Finds Ugachukwu. He turns, plays it back to Richards. Dispossessed. Ray has it taken off him by Richards, who drifts out to the right hand side, finds Sawa to Suzuki, goes left to Chano, Ugachukwu shoots, Ugachukwu scores, And that, after 7 minutes, is a brilliant way to kick off the title party. It is Nagoya Grampus 1, Urawa Red Diamonds 0. But we've got an immediate highlight, and it is an Urawa Red Diamonds highlight. They're not going to spoil the party, are they? Uno wins it back. Hladky down the right hand side gives the ball away, but then gets it back himself. Feeds Shugio to Hladky. He shoots across the keeper. We've played 10 minutes, and it is Nagoya Grampus 2, Urawa Red Diamonds 0. And we are surely cruising to a last day win and an 8-point margin at the top of the league. And we're on the attack again. Ugachukwu into Uno. Ugachukwu lets it go to Chano. Ugachukwu in on goal. And he's flashed it all the way across and out for a throw-in. 20 minutes gone. We are absolutely cruising at the moment. But it is only 2-0. So we need to be a little bit careful that we don't concede. As our opponents have a throw-in. They cross it in. It's cleared away. Uno comes away with it. Up to the halfway line. Over the halfway line. Feeds Suzuki. He plays it out right to Sawa. Into the penalty area. Sawa's cross is tapped home by Michael Ugachukwu, who makes it Nagoya Grampus 3, Urawa Red Diamonds 0. And we are absolutely in control now. 26 minutes gone. The job is all but done. As we win possession back. Kuwasi to Richards to Suzuki. Plays it to the right wing for Shugio. Back to Sawa. Shugio to Sawa again. Goes inside to Fujita. Back to Kuwasi. Goes left this time to Chano. Uno through for Hladky. He hits the base of the post. And it's cleared but not out of play. Ugachukwu's cross ends up in the arms of Fukumura. And the highlight finally comes to an end. Now Abe with the throw-in for our opponents. And now Ariba to Ray. Pulled back to Satake. His shot is just off target. Highlight comes to an end. And into the final 10 minutes of the first half. We're in total control of the match. They haven't had a shot on target yet. And we are starting to think about where we might make substitutions. It looks like Shugio's going to be one of them and possibly Suzuki the other. As the cross comes in, it's headed partially away. And then Kuwasi's header ends up on the roof of the net. Highlight comes to an end, and that's the half-time whistle. So into the dressing room. We've had a lot of shots on target. We have indeed. And it is going to be Naoki Chano to come off. Hirao to come on. It is going to be Suzuki for Oba. And I think Kuwasi for... In fact, we'll put Oba into centre-back. We won't. We'll put Kuwasi there. And now, I think that'll do. So, out for the second half. And hopefully, we can just see this one out nice and simple. And start thinking now about second half changes. So, we've made 3 already, I think. Uno... In fact, we've only made 2. So, Uno for Uyama is going to be my next one. As Ray plays it through to Ishihara. And Ishihara finds the back of the net. And it is Nagoya Grampus 3, Urawa Red Diamonds 1. No damage done yet, but we need to be a bit careful. So my next change is going to be... what am I going to do next? Nothing yet, I think, is the sensible choice. As Agnerio finds Nakajima, played back to Yoshikawa, and then Agnerio into Miyagawa. His cross, and the shot is just wide. And now we do need to start tightening things up a little bit, maybe. And I think the smart move is to take Shugio off and bring on Sasaki, as Satake makes it 3-2 and really has put the cat among the pigeons. And now for my final change, I think it should be Kawase. And in fact, no, we haven't really got anyone that can replace him. So it's going to have to be Ugachukwu, and coming on, Arita. And in fact, I'm going to cancel that because Ugachukwu's just scored, made it 4-2. And instead of that, I am going to take Kawase off, and we'll bring on Takasaki at the back. I know he's a striker, but it won't matter. It's 4-2, only a few minutes of the final game of the season to go. And we've got 5 added minutes, but Sawa comes down the right, finds Richards, crosses it in. It's allowed to run, and in fact, it's a penalty. So we've got a chance to absolutely rubber stamp it. The penalty is confirmed. And it is Hladky who will step up to take it. And he is denied by the goalkeeper. So it remains 4-2. We've got 3.5 minutes of the 5 left. Ugachukwu's corner. Low into the box. Header away. And the highlight comes to an end. And now Takasaki gives the ball away to Lee Chul-min, who drives forward down the left-hand side. His cross held up, and the shot from Urawa Red Diamonds goes over the top. There's the final whistle. Nagoya Grampus 4, Urawa Red Diamonds 2, and I'll be back in just a moment to show you the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the final J1 league table of the season. And as you can see, we have indeed finished top of the league. 27 wins, 8 draws and 3 defeats from our 38 matches. 89 points on the board. 9 clear of second placed Kawasaki Frontal, who faded badly at the end. And let's take a look now at what is coming up on the next episode. And it is going to be the Emperor's Cup final, where we will face Consadole Sapporo. And if you've enjoyed that one, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.